Traffic signal poles are made of high-strength steel. Years of weather exposure can cause corrosion, so the poles are galvanized on both sides for protection. Each pole has a welded plate to connect it to a perpendicular pole. The poles are made out of these steel sheets. The steel arrives at the factory in one large roll. They use a decoiler to unwind the sheet and flatten it out. Then a shear cuts it to the correct length. A computer-guided plasma cutter marks short lines on both ends of the sheet. These lines indicate where to bend the flat sheet to form a round pole. The machine cuts the sheet into a rectangular shape or a trapezoid shape if the pole will taper at the top. Workers number the machine lines with chalk, giving lines directly opposite of each other the same number. Then they transfer the sheet to a bending machine called a press brake. The press brake bends the sheet along the marked line to a pre-programmed angle. Workers use a digital measuring device to make sure the first bend is accurate. If it is, they continue bending along the remainder of the lines, transforming the flat sheet into a multi-sided round pole. Now the pole moves to a welding station, where hydraulic rollers apply pressure from both sides. This forces the edges of the sheet together so that a welding head can fuse the seam with molten steel. At the same time, the head deposits a granular powder called flux, which prevents air from penetrating the weld and weakening it. Workers place the pole in a hydraulic press so it doesn't warp as the seam weld cools and shrinks.